How to be more present. Let's go. For the past few days, I was not present. I was somewhere else with my thoughts. Because being present is like you are here right now in one place and you are just oneness with the place. You are oneness with yourself. You're not wandering around with your thoughts somewhere else in another country or somewhere. No, you are just right here experiencing this moment, what you are doing right now. And you know, it's one of the most valuable things in life. Why? You might say it's money, it's relationships, it's da. Well, it might be true. You don't notice that the moment that you are right now in will never happen again. It will not be the same as it is right now, right there. For me recording this, I will not look like the same. I will not have the same brain connections as I would were to record this video tomorrow. You will not be the same tomorrow because something very insignificant can change in your brain, but over time it changes a lot. It's a compounding effect. And by missing this moment, you kind of miss your whole life. Why? Let me explain. When you are just floating around in life, purposeless, without any mission, without any goal, you are just watching life as an observant. You're not doing anything. It might be because of the school. I had this feeling for the past few days that I'm just observing my life a bit, and I was very annoyed. I was very agitated. The very agitated feeling of like, damn, I'm angry because like, what the fuck is happening? What's wrong with me? Why am I so weird late days? What happened? The answer is I was not present, and you might not be present also. Why it happens? Because of a lot of factors, but basic ones are distractions, problems, insecurities, etc. The problems you might have in your life, relationships, your work that you might have to do later in the day, or some bullshit that happened in your day to day. Maybe somebody said something to you, maybe you've done something wrong and you're overthinking it. But you're not solving the problem. You are just in your mind. Maybe you're sitting right now in the class. Let's give you an example. Somebody said something wrong to you. You're mostly don't give a fuck about it, but it's still in your brain and you're thinking, okay, I could have said something better. I could have roasted the guy the fuck away and I would be seen as cool. Yeah. But you didn't. And you're overthinking it right now. Why? What does it give you? You are not present right now and you are not enjoying the current moment. That will never happen again, as I've said previously. It will never ever happen again. And if you apply not being present to every single moment in your life will just swish away. That's why a lot of days in the past you don't remember, because you were not present. But why do you remember some great memories from your childhood? From recent trips to somewhere with your boys. The recent good memory. The one, yes, exactly. The one that came up right now. Think of something good that happened in your life recently, maybe 2 months ago, maybe half a year ago, 1 year ago. Think of it. Take a moment. Why do you think you remember it? And why do you think you don't remember some average day? It is because on the day that you remember this, the great day that happened, the something crazy happened, you and your boys done some crazy shit, you made some money, you drove this car, or something happened, you met your girl or something. I don't know. Why do you remember this? Because you were present. Because you were enjoying the moment. Because you were just totally in one place, I call it. In one place, like you are here right now. Just breathe in air right now. You are right now watching this, right? Now you are present. Because you acknowledged what is happening right now. Sometimes you're just kind of off, like half asleep, doing something, and then, oh shit, I'm alive. Like, do you get it? And in these moments, you were just present. You were not thinking about anything else. You were not worrying about something that will happen or have happened. No, you were just enjoying the time because you were here and there. That's why you remember it. Why don't you remember some average fucking Tuesday? When you went to school, you were just sleep deprived, a bit of hungry, you don't remember it, nothing special happened. Okay, you might say it was just an average day, nothing amazing happens in school, but you were not present. If you are present, some amazing things can happen to you. Because you notice more things. You are not in your head. When you are just half conscious, let's call it. When you are half conscious and you're just like thinking about something else, maybe not even consciously thinking about it, but you are just wandering around in your mind, overthinking about everything and nothing. I just have it. I don't know if you do also. And you don't notice some things. Maybe somebody said something. It's a small, insignificant effect, like when you notice something. When you are present, you are just, okay, this right now, you say some things that align in your mind. You don't overthink them. You say whatever the fuck you want to say. And it creates new opportunities. Because when you are present, I think it opens a whole new dimension of being alive. Most people are going on the autopilot, let's call it. You are just, okay, you're waking up right now, coffee, take a shower, get dressed, maybe eat some breakfast, go to school, sit in school, come back. It's an autopilot because it happens all the time. When you are present, you enjoy this moment more. And when you enjoy these moments more, not like, oh, you need to be smiling and like this. No, you are just living through this moment. Even if it's average, even if it's bad, you notice some things and some greater thoughts come into your mind. It's very hard to explain because you certainly know and will know this feeling when you are present somewhere. After this video, you will notice that, okay, more things are happening to me. Why? Because I notice more things. Because I am here right now, not somewhere else. Not somewhere else. It's a big, big, big distraction in our modern world. That's why people don't enjoy anything in lives as much as they did 20, 30 years ago. Why? Distractions. Phones are like, I'm recording with phone, I will not show you. Phones are like the worst shit that, worst and the best shit that happened to us. Many new opportunities, great, but many, 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 many more distractions. Life then was simpler. You were living just more simple life. You were meeting with friends. I envy so much people who are living in the 80s, 90s or some shit. Because it was real human connections. I still try to do it daily right now. I try not to use my phone as much. I try to, like, when I'm with people and I enjoy my time, I don't even look at my phone. I just throw it away on silent. I don't give a fuck. I right now am enjoying this moment. And there is nothing more important than this. I don't need to check because somebody wrote me something. It's mostly not ever even important. If it's super important, somebody will call you a few hundred times. But other than that, it's not that important. You just have been convinced in your mind that it is. It's not really important. So throw your phone away. Maybe try one day without the phone. Go to school or work everywhere you want to, just without your phone. If you are going to meet in a group with your friends, just set the location, okay, meet up there, and you go without your phone. Get there without your phone, without navigation, without texting each other, oh, I will be there in 5 minutes. No. How did people meet back then? Okay, meet you in the afternoon on this bench. See ya. And that's it. Or they were knocking on you were knocking on your friend's house. That's what we are missing today, the real human connections. And the phones have taken away that from us, because we are constantly checking it, because we need to get new information, because we need to get new hit of dopamine, because we are worried all the time about things that happen but that are so not important. Just, bro, think about some big problem that you had like 1 year ago. Do you still have it? Do you still have it? If not, I think it was not that important. I think the health is the most important, because without it, you have nothing. You cannot take care of your family if you're not healthy. You cannot enjoy your life if you're not healthy. So phones have taken away our presence from us, but we can take it back. Of course, we cannot throw the phones away for all the time. We all use it. I use it to record this video. You use it to contact your friends or for work purposes or whatever. It's now part of our lives, but we can do something about it. We can become more present. We can live our lives instead of observing it. For the last few days, I was not enjoying my life. It does not mean I'm not a happy person. I am a very happy person. I'm not happy because I'm smiling, because I felt like it. I'm happy because I'm grateful for the life I have. But when I'm not happy, I'm perfectly fine with it. Because it's like a part of life. It goes like this. Sometimes you're very happy, sometimes you're not. To enjoy being happy, you need to be sad for a little bit. That's the nature of human being. There is no sun without rain. Or like, there is no rain without the rainbow. Or there is no day without the night. Everything is balanced in our world. So, to be more present, just don't use your phone as much. Try to consciously think about it. Do I really need it? Do I really need to consume from the phone as much? Do I remember 5 reels or 5 videos previous that you've watched? You don't. Fuck no, you don't. Then why did you watch it? If it was something stupid, if it was something educational, or something that you really enjoy, fine, perfectly fine. I do it too. But scrolling, what does it give you? Just brain dead scrolling. You don't do anything. It's taking away like your brain activity from you. You don't enjoy your life because you are living the life in the phone. You are basically watching the lives of other people on the phone all the time. That's why you're not present, because you don't think about it, but it constantly processes in your brain and you're overthinking about this or that. And your brain becomes this big of a mess that that fucking explodes and implodes under the constant information. Bro, just breathe in. We are so restricted with breathing. It's a very long topic for this, but we are very restricted. Start to breathe normally. There are 3 things that I want to give you advice today, that you will be a lot more present. Firstly is just, bro, don't use your phone as much. Try to be like people that were living back then, like your parents did. You are probably my age. So try to live like them. Try to make real human connections. Talk with your friends without the phone, without, I don't know, listening to music all the time. I see people like, it's such a, I know the world is evolving, but it's so sad to see like people constantly on their phones. Just don't use it for one day and see how you feel, how new thoughts that your own brain creates. It creates very new thoughts. You're not going with the same thought patterns that you were going on for a week. You create something new, you have your own ideas, you feel better, you feel free, you feel more alive. That's what cutting off your phone feels like. It feels better. Of course, you can use it, you can mostly use it, but try to cut it off. When you come back home, just don't use it. Okay, but what else can I do when I come home? Bro, find some good hobby. If it's cold or if you have any excuse, go lend a book and read a book. People are not reading books right now. Oh, because it's like for old people and it's... Read books that interest you. Maybe you're interested in something. There are very legitimate and very smart people writing the books. And they pass this knowledge on to people who read those books. So why not use that knowledge? Why not level up your character in real life? Because, you say, okay, level up the character in the video game. I see 100 motherfuckers level up it so quickly. But in real life, they don't give a fuck about it because of what? Because real life is a fucking game. You also play it. But enjoy it and level up your character. So go read a book, find a great hobby, take up some physical activity. That's how you will feel better. That's how you will enjoy life better. That's how you will create new ideas for business, for relationships, for anything, bro. Just for anything. And it's amazing when you just start doing this and you cut off your phone. Even for one day, just try it. One day without the phone. You leave it at your house, in your car, maybe in your backpack, very deep in, so you remind yourself, don't reach out for it. You will have urges, okay, what if somebody texts me? Bro, chill out, nobody texts you. It's not that important. Apart from like meetings or some shit. It's not that important. 99% of things on your phone are not important. It's just your dopamine levels that tell you, and your dopamine levels that are so fried that when you go on the phone, you go on the Instagram, you check a few stories and you close it. But then out of the dopamine habit, you just click it again and you think to yourself, what the fuck am I doing? Do you have it? I have it sometimes. And it's so fucked up. And we need to cut this shit off. Now, another thing. We need to cut this shit off. Coffee is great. Wait. Now, another thing to be more present is to breathe fully. You need to remind yourself throughout the day, in the random moments, to breathe fully. You just sit somewhere and maybe in class, in work, you're doing something, typing, or I don't know. Take a deep breath, that even it is a bit loud. Don't overthink it. Just take a deep breath. Don't give a fuck what your friend might think of you or some shit. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you taking so... What's so weird in fucking breathing? Just breathe in. And what it does, you may ask, it does something great. It just allows you to become present right when you breathe in. Because why it happens? In our autopilot life, let's call it, when you're doing something like without even thinking about it, just like brushing your teeth, most of the time you're like this, on the autopilot. If we were like to put a camera or something on your life, you would just look like a robot doing from A to B, okay, this. What happens when you are doing these things on the autopilot? You're breathing shallowly. You're breathing like you cannot even hear your breath. It's something like automatic happening. And okay, it's good, but breathing fully allows you to like, okay, to stop for a moment and just, okay. Just when you do it, you feel a bit different, you know? That's when you become more present. Because you are just stopping this ever stopping train of thoughts in your mind. You are just... it's hard to explain for me, but you are just stopping the overthinking. You are just becoming present in this moment. Okay, I'm not what I'm thinking about. I am here right now. Do you understand? Good. Then breathe and remind yourself to breathe in fully. How to breathe fully? Not people don't know how to fucking breathe. You breathe very fully with your nose into your belly right there. Why? Because it like releases a lot of tension from your stomach. You are releasing free a lot of cortisol, so you're not as stressed. You release a lot of tension in the muscles in your abdominals, and you give more, I don't know how to say, you give more oxygen to your body as a whole, as you would with your lungs. So just breathe in fully to your diaphragm, then to your lungs, and exhale as you want. That's how you become more present. That's when you start to become the present person, and then all the benefits come from it. You live your life more. So, the third thing that is also a very good practice is meditation. Meditation is like helping you to set this foundation of just stopping overthinking. It's like training your brain. I remember this, like every time I meditate, the meditation is like the bicep curl for your brain. Every time you do it, your brain gets stronger, it gets smarter, it functions better. Why? Because by becoming present, you release all that junk, and you are in this moment using it to its fullest capacity, instead of being just trashed with all the useless and garbage information that it does not need, but it's somehow in your head. And I mean, this is the overthinking thoughts that you have in your mind. So just meditate more. Oh, but how do I meditate? I don't want to become some monk, and I don't want to go to church to meditate or have a special room in which I need to meditate. No, meditating is very simple, and you can do it even once a day. Set this, from this video, set this as your habit. It will be a very good practice. Just, bro, try it out for a week. Try these 3 steps, three things for a week. Use your phone less, breathe in fully into your belly, and remind yourself to just breathe fully, and then you will become more present. And meditate. How to meditate? Very simple. You just sit there in whatever position that you want, preferably just sitting. You can do it on your bed, somewhere. The best would be in the bed in the morning after you wake up. You just sit there, you close your eyes, and you are just only thinking about breathing in and breathing out. And while you do this, after a few breaths, I don't know how many, it depends on you, basically. For me, it might be 10 breaths, doesn't matter. Somewhere in this going through breathing in and breathing out, your thoughts will wander around and you will start thinking of something very subconsciously. And when you notice, okay, oh shit, I'm thinking about something, don't be mad. Just refocus your thoughts on just breathing in and breathing out. And it will happen many times. And don't worry about it. You are just not very used to the exercise. Same if you would do a bicep curl, you are not starting with a big weight, right? You are starting with a small weight and you improve over time. It's very basic and simple principle. So you do meditation like this. It's that easy. Meditation, it's that easy, at least for being present, for presence meditation. You just sit there. You don't need to count it. You just breathe in and breathe out. You focus on your breath. You breathe in, you breathe out. Naturally, it happens for everybody. Your thoughts wander around. And then you just need to refocus yourself on the breath again. And it will happen many times. You will just start to think about some random shit. About this person, this guy, or whatever I need to do, whatever. Just refocus your thoughts. And that's how you meditate. That's how you teach your brain to go from overthinking to just being in this moment. And again, it's the breath. See, as the second principle that I told you, with the meditation, it's quite similar. Because you are just refocusing yourself to the present moment. And it sets a baseline. You become present more. Because it's an exercise. You will see this after a week. I don't want to explain you more. You need to find it out on your own. Okay? So, it's just very simple and start to do it daily. Preferably in the morning or before you go to bed. But in the morning it's the best. Take 5 minutes. You can do it for 1 minute in the first day. And you can just increase the time over some time. Because you increase it, it's a bit harder to sit for 5 minutes still and just breathe in, breathe out. It's so hard for us because we need a lot of stimulation in our brain. But good, you're working on your brain. It's something very great and you will be more present. So automatically, being more present equals enjoying this beautiful shit that we call life. And you just, by enjoying it, you have better experiences, you have better thoughts, better things. Just you are like magnets. It's just magnetic that good things will happen to you, good and bad, but you will enjoy it more as a whole of the life. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Be more present and take a deep breath in, throw your phone away and meditate. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.